All right. You know what I'm going to do? The update. Where's the info? On guide, the demonstration, video guide. Opening day, pre-draft, league buy-in, add another one for the postseason. Alright, so eventually I'll drop this video in there. But for now, let's drop it in the regular season tab so these guys can find that. Let's share, copy. Let's do regular season. And let's post that also to the regular text messages. All right, everybody, it's posted everywhere. Welcome aboard. It's been a minute since I've done a video. This is the year of videos. Oh, I got a whiteout background on. I can't even see myself. Well, you're gonna get a lot more videos coming up this weekend. Coming up this weekend after. I'm finally gonna take a break, take some vacation time for myself here, and there's a lot of work to be caught up to. I don't think I would have been able to pull off everything that we need for a season if I didn't have help from Mike and 5-2. Mike is doing a shit ton of the stat stuff, which I love. I think that that usually pushed me to do like the other stuff. Tim took care of all of the making sure you guys follow the league deadlines and all of the regulatory stuff. And I like to sit down with stats. But Mike is kicking it, doing a good job with the stats, and I definitely don't have time to pull off even the regulatory stuff. Well, I work for myself, so eventually I'll be able to shift things around, get some free time on the schedule, and I'm looking to take some significant time off. And I have a vacation coming up, which was already posted to Discord. So everyone, if you have your algorithm, you did not let me know, nor did you post your vacation away time to Discord. So everyone, if you can do that, make sure you do so that we all know and it's not a surprise. We have a decent schedule this year. I'm going to share the Discord app for a second, just to show you guys how mine. I know there's a lot of alerts day in and day out, so you guys probably don't check them all. So all of these different channels are probably highlighted. I like to snap them up, and if there's new content, I can just click on that channel within the category, and I can scroll up and down, so on and so forth, and that'll tell me, which channel has the new content. I'm gonna drop this video and all the other videos that have been done into this grouping, this category grouping, and each category has more channels. So this one is going to be about the postseason format. There's definitely going to be more coming up on the postseason, and then we got the All-Star break coming up, and I wanted to talk a little bit about that and what we will do for the All-Star week, or it's not really a week, All-Star a couple of days off. So maybe you'll see another category open up here sometime soon, and we're gonna give you something for the All-Star break. But let's get back into the postseason, and I created a new category. I have a breakdown of the bracket, and I'll be adding more channels because we always need to know your rotation, and then we always go series by series. We let you repost your starting pitching, and so on and so forth. But let's take a look at what we did real quick. Let's take a look at what we did last year. And this year we're sort of going with the, we're not sort of, we are going with the NBA format. The NBA format is 10 teams make it into the postseason. The postseason, here it is. The postseason sort of begins at the wild card phase of the postseason. Sound like I'm saying postseason too much. But so it begins, and we had a constellation, a playoff, an A and a B. So we had the here we go. We had the A playoffs, which is where all the most of the payouts are going to be in, and then we had a B playoffs, and we had 19 teams. So we did what worked then. We're going to use a similar A and B. We're going to use A and B, but this year we're gonna put more guys starting out the A, and the bottom six. So the top 10 record wise will play in the A, and the guys with 11 through 16 will play in the B playoffs. And this is how it will look. So I want to explain the A playoffs to start out and the way it works in the NBA. So the NBA did 10 teams made it in. And the bottom four, so 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm just gonna stop sharing for a second. 7, 8, 9, and 10. They're in sort of a wild card dance to make it to the top 8. So the first round of the playoffs will be considered the top 8 teams. The wild card round before the first round will be the bottom 4 teams, which will be 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I'll start to share now to break that down for you. So 7, 8, 9, and 10 are going to be all playing a 1-game playoff. And they're all playing for 2 spots. 7, 8, 9, and 10, 4 teams are trying to earn 2 spots. The 8th seed, or you see here, the 8th seed matchup, and the 7th seed matchup. So the way it will work is pretty simple. Let's start it off over here. See, the number 7 ranked team and the number 8 ranked team are going to have 2 opportunities to stay in to make it to the first round. So if the first wild card game will go to 7, rank 7 in record, and rank 8. The winner of that becomes the number 7 seed in the playoffs in the first round, in the divisional round. Then rank number 9 and number 10. Well, before we go there, so the loser of 7 and 8 will go over here. Actually, should be over here because they'll be home court, right? So I'll change this to loser loss. Let's say loss. You don't want to say loser, right? Loss the 7, 8 game, right? So the team that loses from the 7 and 8 game gets home court. All the teams at the top are going to be home court advantage teams, right? And then we're going to have winner, chicken dinner of 9 and 10. It's pretty simple when you see it in a bracket. So when you start talking about it, people start getting confused. So the team that loses, the ranked team that loses the 7, 8 game, 7 or 8, will go in here. And then we will have our ranked 9 and ranked 10 teams face off. The winner of that game goes here. The loser of this game goes down to the B playoffs. And you will be seed number 10. So you will be a high seed in the B playoffs. And we'll come back and explain that when we explain the B playoffs. So now you have a winner. Let's say it's seed 9. So 9 will end up playing 8. Let's say 8 lost that 7-8 game. And then the winner of this will become the 8th seed in the divisional round. The loser now goes down to the B playoffs and becomes seed number 9, the top seed in the consolation playoffs. And then the rest of it is pretty straightforward of what you're used to seeing. We're going to do 5 games in the divisional round. We're going to have a championship round of 7 games and a World Series of 7 games. The B postseason can start right away for seeds 12, 13, 11, and 14. Seed 15, the bottom 2 seeds at 16 will have to wait for these wild card games in the A playoffs. Same thing in the A playoffs. Seeds 4 and 5, seeds 3 and 6 are going to start right away. And the number 1 and 2 seeds in the A playoffs are waiting for these guys to sort themselves out to join. And this will all make sense once you start seeing team names. So you know what I'll do is I'll stop the share real quick and we'll take a look at where the current standings is. And I was working with I was taking a look at what Mike posted for the wildcard standings. Well, I really wanted it to say postseason so that everyone knows where they stand, even the higher seeds, right? So it's sort of a guessing game if we don't tell everyone where they stand. And so we're gonna do which I'm gonna have to write out the rules for this. We're gonna do for the ranking system, we're gonna do for the divisional winners, right? For the guys that win the division. Before I say that, let me just open up the standings. So give me a sec as wait, here it is, standings. All right. Is there the other standings over here? Here we go. Perfect. All right. So, of course, this is a little behind, but it's fine. It's not fully updated, but it's enough for me to explain what the postseason would look like if it started with these standings. So our top 4 seeds are going to be getting a home game in the postseason, right? The number 1 seed gets home games throughout. Number 2, number 3, number 4 in that order. And if we were to start with these standings, AJD would be number 1. So 4 division winners, and we're not going by record. So the division winners are 1 through 4. So AJD will be the number 1 seed winning the Cactus division. The number 2 seed would be Too Hot winning the Erie division. And then the number 3 seed will go to GG for winning the Tea Party division, 15-7. And let's say Skid wins the Bronx division at 14-8. So that will be your top 4 teams in the postseason. And we want to also show that. We want to show that here somewhere. So I'm going to be updating this. We want to show this as postseason standings, right? And postseason standings include division winners and the wild card race, right? So let me just play with some colors. Can I find the color that's being used? Nope. 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 Maybe. Nope. 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 Where is it? Which one is it? I mean, I can just change it. No. We'll just do a little shade like this, all right? So if I copy this format, and I'll play with it some more off the Zoom call. I'm just doing this just to give you guys an illustration of where we're heading. So This would be division winners. And we want to say what seed they're in, right? So I guess I'll have to do a little bit more modification. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and probably like what's this? No, we'll give this all the same height real quick. Oh, 12 is too long. Well, you see how much time we can spend fiddling with these spreadsheets to create the artwork that you guys eventually get to see. And copy that to here. Oh no, wait a minute. Seems like this one row doesn't want to copy it. Just want to copy this. Is that a merge cell? Yeah, it is. So don't do that. All right, we'll click that guy. So let's go here and make these guys 25s. And let's say, so this would have been your 1, 2, wait, what happened? 1, 2 seed, 3 seed, 4 seed, and pulling over real quick to the standings, it would be AJD. Space values. I should have just pasted the whole damn thing. Is it matching up the same way? Wins, loss, games back. Oh, I could just. Oh, whoa. I want to do that actually. Let's go back. But I'll do that last. It doesn't matter. Too hot. So you'll see me with an official post on this pretty soon, and more so doing a lot of other things too, because we want to get all excited about what we got going. It's a great season. It's a fun setup. I'm enjoying playing in this setup and all that comes with it. So keep playing, keep having fun, and let's all enjoy this party. So we're 19 and 5. So the games back I'll play with later, 18 and whatever. I can just put fictitious numbers anyway. 18 and 7, 15 and 7, 14 and 8. 18 and 7, 15 and 7, what 14 and 8. Right? So these would be your four top 4 seeds, right? And then you would come down to your wild card standings. Well, actually, you know what also needs to be here is 5 and 6, right? Because the wild card is going to be 7, 8, 9, and 10. The chase for the wild card is for 7, 8, 9, and 10. 5 and 6 sort of already are here. They're already up here. The next best two teams record-wise will go up here. And that would have been, let's see, is it Freak and Mike? No, 5-2 and 16 and 12. And then we'll do a tiebreaker. Would be head-to-head. I think Mike took the series versus Freak. We'll do head-to-head records when it comes to tiebreakers, but for the wild card race, we're gonna have to play. When it comes to earning the top 6 seeds, it's going to be head-to-head record, right? But when it comes to that bottom 4 last spots to make into the postseason, the wild card, the wild card spots, that's where we'll have extended games. That's going to even be if you end up in a tie with someone there, you're going to have to play. You're going to have to play a tiebreaker game, an extra game. And I think it's Mike. Let's just give Mike. Mike is on 16 and 12 at this moment. So this is what at this point in time, and I'll be updating this for today's, updated standings. Right. So this is what the top 4 teams. This is what the top 4 teams looks like. The top 6 teams, and then you would probably probably denote that these guys are more division winners. They're division winners, so they are a bit more important than the next two guys, right? And these numbers will definitely be more part of this standings breakdown here, right? And then you will come here and we'll start playing the game of who is 7, 8, 9, 9, and 10, because 7 and 8 will get 2 chances at. We'll get 2 chances at 2 losses. So they have to lose twice to get knocked out of the 8 playoffs. So 7 and 8 will face each other in the first wild card game. 9 and 10 will face each other, and the loser of this game is the 7th. The loser of this game plays the winner of 9 and 10, and the winner of the 7-8 game makes it up to the 7th seed. So we want to show it that way. So these guys, I know I would have to do the complete breakdown here to show you who's really in the hunt and who's out. So if I just did a little bit further, if I went ahead and said, so it would be Mike. So then the freak would be number 7. LJ will be 8. ATL Braves will be 9. So we'll grab breaks, standings. So this should show, the wild card standings should show this way. So this will be Freak. Freak will be the 7th seed. LJ would be the 8th seed. Right? Let's just paste the colors too. I don't really care. Let's grab this. And I'll put all the logos and all that stuff in there. When the time comes. So you see, I got a lot of dancing and cleaning up to do here on this. LJ, then ATL Braves. And then after that would be Big Hurt. So ATL Braves and Big Hurt would have been playing each other if the playoffs started now in that 1-game wild card. And let's show this guy 10. So these numbers need to be, definitely stamped out. And I'll do the cleaning up on this, right? And the separator should start from here. So everyone below 10 is in the hunt. These guys are all in the wild card, and everyone else below are going to be fighting to earn that spot in the wild card. So we're going to have 6 teams below here, and we'll have some fun, man. It'll be special. So like some of these, we won't need to have more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we probably won't have these 2 spots. showing when I do the update, and it'll be a fun race to the end. If you're in the 10th spot and you end up tied with the guy in the 11th, you're gonna have to play a 1-game playoff. You know, if you are tied 9 and 10 or 7 and 8, you're tied anywhere else throughout this standings, it's gonna be the home court advantage is gonna go to head record. So let's say ATL Braves and Big Hurt had the same record, 16 and 12, 16 and 12, and this guy just missed it with 15 and 12 or 15 and 13. Then these guys are in, but we're gonna go head to head record to decide who's home team. But if for any reason, Big Hurt is 15 and 13, and this guy in the 11th spot is 15 and 13, we're gonna work you a little harder. You got to play one more regular season game to decide who gets the 10th spot, and then you got to play ATL Braves. So that's pretty much it. You'll be seeing the standings. The playoff race. I'll take one thing off of Mike's list that he's 10 million things he's pulling off. And more videos to come, more content to come. If you got any questions, this video will be posted in the videos guide on Discord. And I already have a channel recently created for a category for postseason, and it's going to be in this bracket breakdown. So you know what? I'm just going to grab it and copy it right now. Leagues, regular season. How about we just copy message link? Go into videos. We go into postseason. Oh. Caps lock. (2022) playoff formats. Right, and if I enter, oh really? I don't want to do it that way. So I'm just gonna grab. Just throw that out of here. And that's pretty much it, everyone. I'm gonna clip this video so it doesn't get too long, and save the other stuff that I want to talk about for another video. So that's it for the postseason. You'll see the postseason bracket sort of template get posted in here, and in the postseason channel category, and go out there and knock out your games. Now you know how you have to make it into the postseason. You'll be watching on the standings page for the race to the postseason. So I'll drop them in periodically, or maybe I'll do another category for postseason race, postseason standings. No, not standings. Race to postseason. So we don't mess with Mike's post over here on the standings. So I'll be doing the wild card and the divisional winner race, postseason race in here, and keep an eye out for it. Talk to you guys later. Maybe a video today is Tuesday. Maybe you'll see me again tomorrow to talk a little bit about what could be done for upcoming All-Star break. But I think we have to talk a little bit about waivers before then. So maybe waivers video tomorrow. And I'll be around, so maybe you'll get 2 to 3 videos a week. Now I'm taking some time off. There's a lot to catch up to. But peace out. Here's your postseason. Look out for the bracket breakdown display coming up soon. And I'll do the payouts on the bracket breakdown, because if you look at what I had last year, the years prior, I also listed the payout structure for the postseason. So it'll be coming to you very soon. Peace out.